Hey girl, hey, it's your girl China, and today we are gonna go ahead and dive right into the topic. And I'm pretty sure this topic is something that each and every one of us deal with. And what is that? It is second guessing yourself. It's making a decision and being like, actually, maybe I should do this or maybe I should do that. It's really being double minded. So, we're going to go ahead and hop into a few reasons why we do that and some tips that will definitely help us get that right into shape. So, let's chat about why we second guess ourselves. Oftentimes, second guessing ourselves is out of fear. We're scared of making the wrong decision. So, instead of making the decision, we are going to procrastinate and delay our time of making a decision by second guessing ourselves. So for me, I will definitely say that I have been working on second guessing myself honestly since the day I was born. I'll always think like, oh my gosh, like, did I do enough research? Did I ask enough people? Did I think about all the possible outcomes? And I just realized it's all rooted in fear. Fear of not picking the right choice, fear of failing, fear of being seen, fear of just not being the best me that I can be. Fear ultimately stops us from being the confident woman that we see in our heads. We're scared of ourselves, we're scared of disappointing others, and we're gonna go ahead and stop that now. So, we're gonna go ahead and hop into tips to go ahead and fix our second guessing, and we are going to talk about the ultimate guide to stop second guessing ourselves and to be those confident girlies that I know that each and every one of us are. So, the first thing is we need to identify the root cause. What is making us even second guess? So, we already talked about fear, but what about insecurity? What about a lack of trust in ourselves? What about perfectionism? And ultimately, what about the fact that we do really actually care what other people think? Here's the thing, your journey is yours. So you have to create a life that you love, no matter what your mama thinks, no matter what your daddy thinks, no matter whatever anybody thinks. You have to create a life that you love. Because here's the thing, you're going to have to give an account of your life. And who wants to live a life where you regret so many things? Or I should have did this, I should have did that, but my overthinking and indecision made me not make the choices that I ultimately wanted to make. Second, right now, and figure out what is the root cause of your indecision. Go ahead. I'm going to give you some time. Take a minute. All right, time's up. But here's the thing, all of this is for the fact that awareness is the first step to change. If we don't identify the root cause, we literally will not know what to change. So, yeah, after we identify the root cause, we literally have to learn how to trust ourselves and build that confidence. So, you're probably like, okay, China, how do I learn how to trust myself? And how the heck do I build confidence? Here's the thing with that, trusting yourself is not an overnight process. It's honestly a skill that you have to cultivate and be dedicated to for the rest of your lives. Because here's the thing, trusting yourself can come in waves sometimes. In some seasons, I trust myself 100%. In other seasons, I can't get a good 50% out of her. But that's the thing, when you trust yourself, confidence always comes. So, the first way to build confidence in your own life is self affirmations. Telling yourself, okay, you know what? I am great. No, I am the baddest in the game. I am her. Like, definitely speaking life into yourself, speaking joy into yourself. So, for me, if I know that I'm walking into a situation where my day is pretty much going to be ruined, I go into it saying, I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to have a good day. I love myself. I am going to make sure that today goes swell. Like, I be talking to myself, y'all. I don't care how whatever anybody thinks about that. Sometimes you have to speak life into yourself. Then, after you speak that life into yourself, you are going to celebrate past wins. So you're gonna pull back into your memory and think, what was a win? So for me, celebrating a small win is I literally have worked out for the past 3 weeks, 6 times a week. That is a huge win for me because I don't be liking to work out. So definitely pulling back, going into those memory files and figuring out what is something that you can celebrate. And this one is one that I have actively been working on. You have to let go of perfectionism. You have to let go of being perfect. every decision you make will not be the right one. It just won't. It's literally impossible for you to make the right decision every single time, but you have to be okay with letting go and knowing, hey, I didn't make the right decision this time. Let me go back and figure out where I went wrong. And then another thing is start by making small decisions. You have to build trust within yourself. So start making those teensy tiny small decisions that ultimately compound to become bigger decisions and builds that trust within yourself. As confidence comes from making decisions and sticking with them, even the small decisions. But it's the fact that you stuck with it and now you're building that trust within yourself. Don't let indecision freeze you. Start small and build up from there. The more decisions you make, the more confident you become. So, whether that's picking an outfit or making a major career change, trust yourself and then make sure you're owning that. Trust yourself. Trust it. Have to get over the fear of making mistakes. Y'all, I am a girly who literally, when I make a mistake, it cripples me and I think about it for weeks, upon months, upon years. And no, we're not doing that anymore. We have to overcome the fear of making a mistake. Because here's the thing, at the time I made the decision that led to the mistake with the knowledge that I had, with the data I collected, and it just didn't turn out right. And that is okay. It's a part of life and it happens. I've made plenty of mistakes in my journey, but instead of letting them hold me back, I've used them as lessons. And you need to do the same. There's this shift in mindset that will change how you approach decision making forever. You have to literally collect your data, maybe ask a few people in your circle who you trust their thoughts, and then ultimately make a decision that you love. Again, on this channel, we're all about creating lives that we love, not lives that our family loves, not lives that our Christian community loves, but lives that we love and that honors God. Because I'm gonna throw that in there because yeah, people could use that in whatever. But ultimately, you have to make decisions that you'll be proud of at 80, at 90, and at 100. Now we're going to go ahead and pivot and take some action. So here's the part where you actually take action. Every decision, no matter how big or small, should be treated with confidence. Trust that you have everything you need inside to make the right decision. Start small, trust yourself, and make decisions without hesitation. The more you practice, the more you will see change, okay? You will see change the more you try and make those small decisions, celebrating your past wins, speaking life into yourself, those self affirmations. I know you got what it takes to make confident decisions, to stop second guessing yourself, and you're not alone in this journey. We're literally all figuring out together. So go ahead and drop in the comments what part of today's video are you going to apply to your life. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend. I'll see y'all next week.